In Ghana, nearly 50 million used clothes arrive at the port every week. These goods are packed as bills in large containers to be sold. Locally, the used clothes are known as Obroni Wewu, which translates dead white man's clothes. It is estimated that 30,000 people depend on Ghana's second-hand clothing market for their livelihood. A lifetime for many, but also a burden for the environment. Accra, Ghana's capital. Used clothes can be found in ditches, lining beaches, and on mountains of landfills. Accra is home to Kantamanto, one of the world's largest second-hand clothing markets. Headquarters walks up to 16 kilometers on their busiest day, carrying bills from the importers to their stores. Clothes at this market arrive in these bills that can weigh up to 50 kilograms. Retailers buy bills for 5,000 to 7,000 cedis without knowing exactly what's inside the bill. Madam Lydia Owusu opens her new bill that she had purchased. This bill contains children between the ages of 1 to 12 dresses. Rebecca Nati, also a retailer, mentioned that it can take up to 1 week for her to sell an entire bill of clothes. Lydia and Rebecca, partners with seamstress and tailors to fix or resize a garment. In other places within the Kantamanto Market, workers here steam press garments before they will go on display. They use coal to heat their irons, then smooth the wet cloth over the garment to create steam. The market is flooded with cheap garments from different fast fashion brands. Meet Mr. Apia, a successful business importer of second-hand clothes goods.
Example, T-shirt. My brother is man for 30 years. I am not the minister is man who keeps his money in the you am asking the officer. Yes, I know. Yaman is by break. Opa Kufro, that you. And I find. You found here 10 years for now. Yanni import. But if you can, we are talking about. And maybe not be with that at all. Yamaba, and if I for her, you be at the actually look at their bill. You'll be proud on my number. We need we know what they are posting.
An estimated 40% of the clothing shipped here ends up in landfills. Two miles from Kantamanto Market lies the community of Old Fadama. What once used to be a dynamic and thriving community has become one of the improper dumping destinations for clothing waste from Kantamanto.
Open burning, fabrics are made from a host of materials. You can have one piece of clothing that has 4 or 5 components of material that has been merged to create one. Now, there's no determining the health impacts of the gases from that material, and there's a lot of it. So we have shirts that are made from cotton, that are made from polyester, that are made from a lot of material, especially this fast fashion. It's contributing to the global warming that we have, the climate crisis that we are all seeing. Burning is one of the major contributors to it, and it's affecting the health of the waste workers on the landfill. It's affecting the health of people that live close to or live by landfills, and you can't move everybody. So the most we can do is to educate people to not burn.
What doesn't go to landfills ends up at our beaches.
The amount of textile waste at our beaches is heartbreaking. It's an eyesore because you go there, aside seeing plastics and what we do there when no one is watching, there's so much textile waste on our beaches. It's not healthy, it's not beautiful, it spoils the whole experience at the beach. And then people swim in the water. That's a health risk. So it's affecting the oceans, it's affecting our beaches. It doesn't give the experience that you want to have when you go to the beach. And at the end of the day, it just contributes to the pollution that we are seeing in our water bodies.
Eric Esiama, a fisherman in Jamestown, recounts on how this waste cloth has affected their community and fishing business. Once I was in I always say, understand. It's almost the chronic feed, no normal bar. That's what I say. This is we are every yes, we are seeing. I did we know that no much no much me up, said the way I probably beat my name. I pass up. If you see it, I have any fine man. I was see if he are going, I will say, Mulan, and yet you ain't Mula, a area Mulan. You are a good machine, Sarfo, you got but they are not that. The water has turned black. The shores are lined with litter. The air is hazy with smoke from burning waste. So how do these clothes end up here?
So what typically happens for the clothes that is being collected is that it will be sent to wholesalers in Europe, and there they will be sorted and they will extract the most valuable and high quality clothing, which will then be resold within Europe or put on the international secondhand or vintage global market. And for the rest, it will be exported and exported again outside of the EU, mostly to African countries or South Asian countries, where it will be repurposed. But a lot of the times we know now that because of loopholes in regulation, there is a lot of waste that is in these bales that are not fit for reuse or repurposing. And the first thing that we need to focus on is reducing the amount of clothes that we are actually producing and putting on the market, as well as making them more qualitative. We need better design, better materials, so that stuff is made to be durable and be kept in circulation for as long as possible. And the whole idea here is really to put the value back on the clothing so that we are able to buy less but buy better.
In the early hours of January 2025, tragedy struck. Fire broke out, engulfing the over 100 stores and spreading rapidly through the densely packed wooden structures. By dawn, the one vibrant market has been reduced to ashes.
The third one, it's no, yeah, but and I pay and will be friendly. Say, my dear Tunina, I don't know, dear, Yamian, a honey pan. The name I hear you, Franca, and the Miko.
Yet, days after the disaster, a remarkable story of resilience unfolded. This is Kantamanto.